How to get girls is one of the most common topics of discussion among young men. The trouble is that there's a lot of misinformation around, with everyone trying to convince you they have the best method. No wonder you can feel confused. So let's get at the truth with 3 common questions. How do I know if a girl really fancies me? If a girl really likes you in the sense of being interested in going out with you on a date and getting to know you, then she'll do her best to convey her feelings by way of non-verbal communication. That is, by her actions, the way she looks at you, and her tone of voice when she speaks with you. She may even flirt with you. She probably won't take the initiative. That's your job. But if she likes you, she'll want to make it easy for you to make a move. So watch out for those little signals. Once you know how to get girls, you'll be able to spot them easily. Be careful, though, not to stare at her or make her feel uncomfortable by constantly looking at her. Just the occasional glance. Until eye contact is familiar, that'll be enough to detect any sign of encouragement. What is the best way to approach a girl I think may be interested in me? The most effective way is to make it as natural as possible. If you're tense, then your nervousness will be obvious and it will make the girl uncomfortable and more likely to reject you. So don't force the situation. You may have to wait for what seems like an eternity, but the right moment will present itself before long. You must always put her at ease with you, and the best way to do this is by giving her a warm, genuine smile. She'll probably smile back, which will help make her feel good. Ask her an open-ended question, one that can't be answered with just a yes or a no, about a subject you're sure she'll have something to say about. The rest depends on the circumstances, whether you're in a nightclub, at work, at the bus stop, or somewhere else altogether. But the important thing is to speak clearly. She won't want to keep having to ask you to repeat yourself, and present yourself as someone who can bring the X factor into her life. What's the X factor? It's whatever she's looking for at that time in order to make her feel good about herself. If you can figure out what that is before you introduce yourself, then you're halfway there. How can I avoid being rejected by a girl I try to chat up? Fear of rejection is probably the biggest obstacle any man faces when approaching a girl. Men who know how to get girls never seem to have this problem, but everyone else does. If you've done the initial non-verbal communication and the signs are positive, then she won't reject you. Whether it will work out is another matter. That's up to both of you. If she does say no, then just accept it and move on in the knowledge you'll almost certainly be successful next time. Now go and put into practice your new knowledge of how to get girls. Oh, and click on the link below to find out the extra factor that you need as well.